YouTube channel. So in this video we will discuss about the shunt. So here, and first we need to know about the diagram. Here we can see the heart is supplying the organ. Here we can see the heart is supplying the organ, and through pulmonary circulation it supplies the lungs too. And one thing, that the lungs is also an organ. So when the blood in systemic circulation also reaches the lungs, so there's a chance for mixing the blood in here. So there is a chance for shunt occur. So we just need to remember that there is a chance for the mixing of blood from pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. So that's the base of the shunt. Now let's move directly into the topic shunt. The shunt, it's divided into two, that is the physiological shunt and pathological shunt. And first we need to discuss about the physiological shunt. The shunt, okay, first the definition of the shunt. Shunt is defined as any mechanism by which the blood that has been not oxygenated in lung enter the systemic circulation. I have mentioned that there is a chance for mixing of blood from systemic circulation and pulmonary circulation. So shunt is defined as the mechanism that by which the blood that has been not oxygenated in lungs, we need to know the pulmonary artery has the blood is not oxygenated, so there's a chance for mixing of that blood. So this process is known as the shunt. So the mixing of non-oxygenated blood in the systemic circulation, that enters the systemic circulation. Now the lung, there is anastomos between pulmonary and systemic circulation. So once the reason is in lungs there's a chance between pulmonary and systemic circulation anastomosis. So I have mentioned in the diagram itself. Now for the second point, that is some bypassing the right ventricle to left side. So it's obviously that it will mix, the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood will mix, and this constitute for 2% of the systemic circulation. If this mixing occurs, then thus it is in 100% the 2. What I meant is in 100 ml 2 ml will be deoxygenated blood. Now for the pathological shunt, the blood coming from the areas of lung with low ventilation perfusion ratio contribute to the shunt in abnormal condition. In lungs, there's an area that is the V by P ratio will be low, and we already know, and I will give an detail on that topic, ventilation perfusion. In lungs, in abnormal condition, the blood that from low ventilated perfusion ratio contribute to the shunt, and this occur mainly in abnormal condition, and it drains from non-ventilated gas exchanging unit of the lungs. And that's all for the topic shunt. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe my channel, and click on the bell icon and share this video to your few friends, and comment this video so that I will improve my videos for you. Thank you, and we will meet soon.